Hello, I'm Richard Vobes, the bald explorer, out on another walk. And this time, I'm out on a beautiful sunny day down, well, not quite sure where I am. I know New Haven's over there. So to help me on this walk and to tell me why I'm here, let's go and meet the lovely Claire Leach and her husband, Andrew. Hello, guys.
Hello, hi, Richard.
Hi.
How are you? Yeah, no, very good, thank you.
Nice to meet you. Day.
It's lovely to meet you. First time on the camera. It's exciting,
yes.
isn't it?
And this is Seaford.
This is, I was going to say, where am I? And what's this wonderful building behind us?
It's the Martello Tower, Seaford Museum.
As part of the defence from the Napoleonic times, isn't it?
I think it is.
But we're not here to do that, are we? We're not
No.
here to... you brought me down here specifically for what reason?
Just to walk the Slater Trail. Well, part of it. We're just walk along to the Coastguard cottages.
Lovely. So
Seaford Head.
the Slater Trail, what's that? There's a chap called Eric Slater.
Eric Slater, who's a painter, a woodcut paint artist. He.
Oh yes, I can see. Let me just move the camera over here. Here we go. Here we've got the a nice board. So there's an actual walk that we can follow.
Yes, it takes about 2 hours all in all, but
All right.
we won't be walking all of it today.
We'll walk it in double quick time. We might do this in a couple of parts. That's fine. That'd be great.
Yes.
So we're starting down at Seaford, and where are we going to first then, Claire?
We're going to walk to Splash Point first, and go to Seaford Head, and then we end up at the Coastguard Station.
Fantastic. So
Okay.
we're going to try and match up some of the pictures that he painted by standing in a similar place where he must have
Yes.
made his early sketches to
Yeah.
do, because these are woodcuts, aren't they?
So that's the Seaford Head one, and that's Splash Point where we're going to be going first, and that's
Right, okay. Well, we've only got a few minutes, so let's get cracking.
okay.
So Claire, we're walking along Seaford, beautiful beach here with the beach hut, colourful beach huts actually. I've not been down here before. Is this local to you?
Well, I live about 3 to 4 miles away.
Okay.
I think that's how much it is. I live in Saltdean.
So is this so Saltdean has its own beach, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
But this is particularly popular and very iconic, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really popular in the summer months to come for a walk. I don't think it's particularly associated with Eric Slater. They just come for a walk.
Yes.
to
Well,
go for a
you've
nice
got the beautiful chalk cliffs that we're coming up to, and you've got this rather magnificent pebbled beach with today. I'm just sweeping the camera around, ladies and gentlemen.
It's very busy.
It's very busy, but we're filming in April after quite a miserable winter and not a particularly early part of the spring.
Of course, and we had to cancel last week. So.
Yes, we were going to do this a week or so ago, and we've cancelled it because the weather's been miserable. But today we're lucky.
Yes. Fingers crossed. It'll stay good.
So-
The mist won't come back.
Let's hope not, because this morning when I set out, no, I didn't set out. What am I talking about? This morning there was mist, so we decided we'd do this in the afternoon, and the mist seems to have gone, and it's a beautiful day. So we're approaching these cliffs. They're called Seaford Head. Is that right?
It's Seaford Head. So if that's straight ahead of you, that you can see Seaford Head,
High cliff.
and there's a golf course up there as well.
Wow.
So it's right next to it actually. But Seaford Head is this first picture.
Yes. And that's more or less where we are now, is it?
Yeah.
Would you say?
That's probably where we are now.
In the first picture,
Yeah.
he must have been somewhere around here, looking this way, presumably.
I think so.
Because Splash Point is a different.
Yes, Splash Point.
So Claire,
yes.
we've moved on a little bit now, and we're approaching the next one, which is
Splash Point.
Splash Point. And so, I guess it gets its name because when the tide comes in, it's quite rough.
Yes. I presume so.
Come here on a
On a rough day and
I
investigate.
mean, the painting that Eric Slater did
Yes.
was called Rough Sea,
Right. So
and I think it was painted in 1929.
Let's have a look at the area we're going to. So this is it's very nice that you can walk right down by the bottom of the cliff edge, and actually just looking at people have carved in their names, haven't they?
Oh God, yes.
Look at all this
Notice.
little hearts and all their sort of love, me for you and you for me and euphemism and all of that sort of stuff. What beautiful, beautiful rock face. And we happen to have picked a particularly great day because look at the colours.
Yeah, and the colours of the sea are amazing today.
You can see why people have come down here. So this other side, is this the splash point just beyond?
This is Splash Point.
Wow.
I didn't mean to bump into you.
No, that's all right.
Yeah, so that's Splash Point, just
where that separate sort of rock is growing out.
Yeah.
And of course you can't walk any further here without climbing on the top, I guess.
No.
Let's have a look at the picture then. So having a look at that.
I mean, it's quite changed quite significantly.
Yes.
Actually.
But that's okay.
Assuming that's accurate, that's lumpy bits not there, but it's probably with wear and
tear. Yeah. So we want to be down that end a bit, and we'll get our picture to match the two up, shall we?
Yes.
Fantastic.
But you did obviously use artistic license.
Well, of course, he's an artist, isn't he?
Yeah.
So he's going to sort of maximise the thing. I presume that he would have done some sketches and stuff, and then did the woodcuts in his at home or in his studio or whatever.
Yeah.
I would have thought. This kind of looks to be the place, because he was doing this in the 20s, wasn't he? So this pier, 29. So this pier was probably here, I imagine. So he may have stood here, made his sketches, and then went away and did it. So let's take a couple of pictures and see if we can match up and be our own Eric Slater. Well, we're now climbing up the steep hill that takes us up to the top of Seaford Head.
Yes, that's right.
And you've done this walk many times, Claire?
Probably about 5 or 6 times.
Oh, okay. You get a good view behind, looking back towards New Haven though, and down onto Seaford, which is nice. And there's a fun fair down there, which I'm sure is a lot of fun and probably quite fair. I nearly tripped over then. And ahead of us we've got the tops of the cliffs. And there's a sign that says, "Do not pass, be aware that chalk cliff falls are common in this area." I assume they mean the chalk is falling, not people off the cliffs, although I'm going to have a quick look. I'm going to have a quick look over the edge. It's all right, fear not. I'm not going to throw myself over yet, because I do have to edit this. There we go, look at that splendid view. Marvellous. There's a big crack. Oh yeah, I'm not going to stand on that.
I think that crow's in danger.
So Claire, we've sort of run out of time in our first part of our Eric Slater trail.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Join us in the second part when we go to the Coastguard cottages and try and locate the bit.
The Coastguard Station.
Sorry, the Coastguard Station. I'm being corrected now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being corrected here. No, we've got to get it right though, haven't we? Otherwise, people will make their comments. So, thank you very much for taking me thus far, but your task is not over yet. We have the hill ahead to go.
We shall proceed.
Yes, absolutely. So, join us again on the next video. Until then, bye for now.
Bye.
Onwards and upwards.